Next, load it up. Head to Gatineau. First ride. Let's go! I'm hyped. The hydration backpack. Bunch of tools. Band-aids, hopefully don't need those. No, those are for my kid. The boots. The helmet and the goggles. Bunch of snacks. Good to go. What's up, guys? First moto vlog ever, but we're making it. Got the KTM 144 on the back. Finally had it loaded. Got all the gear set. Hydration backpack. We're just going out here to try and see if we can figure out how to do this motocross thing. Well, learning to ride properly first. So let's get after it. Let's be safe. And most important rule, let's have fun. KTM 144 SX, first ride of the year. Done some maintenance to it. We'll go over that later in the next video. But gotta give it the old slap. Make sure she ain't going nowhere. So she ain't going nowhere, boys. On the back of the Ford Explorer on a Machins rack or a Vevor rack. More on that later too. Let's go ride this thing. So a little update for everyone. We're good to go. Got the old Tim Hortons breakfast sandwich. Fueled up for the day and then hit the track or the trail. So let's get moving. I'm hyped. First time in like 20 years. So we'll see how it goes. But I can't text and drive, so see you guys in the next part of the video. Got a freshie here. Had to go with the Alpine Stars. All my other gear is just like sort of basic discount, whatever I could find for cheap. Boots off Marketplace, goggles, these Bat Foxes, they were pretty dope. 30 bucks off of Amazon, actually on sale for like 23 on Prime Day. The helmet's what I spent my money on, probably a good idea. So we gotta get these off and get the bike unloaded. We're waiting for the boys to show up. We're at some random place in Gatineau. Somehow the rack made it. This is the thing that I was worried about, you know, coming in these bumpy roads, and I wasn't so sure because it feels wobbly having the bike on there, and it worked out. I tried to be as legal as possible so I didn't get hassled on the way over. I know how the cops are over here, so I got my plate zip tied on there. It's just a laminated plate because you can't see the plate behind the bike, right? And then we got trailer lights that are Bluetooth dongle, so that plugs in here to your trailer hitch, and you got a Bluetooth dongle, and that gets you turn signals, brake lights, and running lights at night. So pretty legal the way it is. I strapped it on as best I could. Second time strapping it up, I did a test load yesterday. Everything went well, and it's sitting on the back of a Ford Explorer. I don't have a truck, so had to figure out how to get this to work. And this Machins rack, well, this is actually Vevor. Machins makes a rack like this, and it's double the price. It's $450. This was $250. It's identical in every way. Makes me question if Machins gets it from Vevor and just brands it or not, but regardless, it worked out. Chinese rack, you never know with the quality, but it seems to be holding up. So that's only my second drive with it on there. We'll have to see how it goes. Yeah, so we'll get the gear out, we'll get the bike unloaded, and when the guys get here, we'll get started. First ride in 20 years. I've never had my own bike. It's my first bike that's mine. It's a 2008 KTM 144 SX, and yeah, I'm super hyped and excited to try riding it, see if I can still do it. But I rode with my friends in high school on their bikes. One guy had an extra bike, and I loved it and always said I was going to get one. And here I am at 39, turning 40 years old with a dirt bike. So let's hope things go well. I don't even have motocross pants. I got jeans. So that'll be on the next thing on the list, is to get some motocross pants, probably some knee pads. But today we're just going to take it slow, nothing too crazy, just get a feel for it again. I fixed a bunch of things on the bike to get it to this point. And I think the most important thing is for me to just make sure it works out here, and take it from there. Just sort of learn the sport. I don't have any desire to impress anyone. I'm probably going to be slow as hell out here today, but I'm here for the fun and for the excitement of having a new hobby and meeting some new people along the way. The guys I'm riding with today is actually one of my customers, and we talked about getting dirt bikes back in summer last year. And so I did it, and he did it too. And we didn't even talk to each other about it. We just kind of both were like, yo, I got a bike. And he's like, oh, I got a bike too. So we're gonna get out here and see what we can do on these things. Probably gonna have to put some bug spray on because it is buggy out here. But we will see in the next part of the video how this goes. Looks like a pretty cool spot though. It looks like it's an industrial area in Gatineau, Quebec. And there's like a back forest here. It looks like it's some sort of dumping ground for fill for landscaping companies and a storage facility, but it's all open. And then the back here over there is a bunch of trails. I'll put a map up of that so you can see. It looks like it's winding roads and pretty epic. So we'll go from there and see how it goes. Catch up with you guys in the next bit. I should also say this is my first ever YouTube video, but I saw a lot of people doing it and I thought, I'd hop on the train. If it blows up, that would be epic. I mean, that's the dream life. You see these guys that it happens to, and everyone thinks it can't happen to them, or those are the select few, but you never know, right? So we'll see where this goes. I'm mainly doing it to document for myself, so I can just have a little channel where I can have all my videos and be able to share my journey. I think my parents would like to watch. My dad used to ride dirt bikes back in the day, and I think he'd be stoked to watch me enjoying his passion from years gone by. And my little girl, she's 8 and she wants to get a bike now that daddy's got a bike, but I first need to make sure that I enjoy this, and that then I'll invest in her and we'll get bikes together. I'll get a trailer and we'll be able to go out together. But for now, this will just be a sort of vlog for myself to show her where I go, to show my friends, a couple people if they're interested, maybe make a little Instagram post. This is my new jersey. It's not going to be very new for much longer because it is muddy out here, I can see. But this was also $34. It was at Royal Distributing and on their sale rack. And I went and got the one that fit. So here we are, ready to rip. But yeah, first YouTube video. I don't know. Got to do some cool music, some edits. I don't even know how to do that. So this is before I've even created the YouTube channel, but I just said to myself this morning, why not just post it up? Post it up, see what happens. So if anyone follows along, that'd be cool. And we'll see where this goes. First video. All right, the boys showed up and we're heading down this trail. This is bumpy as hell for the rack. I don't know if you can see it back there, but my gosh. Here, I put it on the trail cam. Look at this thing shake and wobble. You can't really see because I'm wobbling with it, but it is so wobbly. But hey, it's good. I think it's supposed to do that. But anyways, the boys are here. Let's get this show on the road. I'm hyped. YZ action. All right, so we're doing some serious off-roading to actually get into these trails. These bumps are huge. Oh my gosh, I gotta really be careful in here with the Ford Explorer. She ain't necessarily built for this, although she's doing all right. I guess it's in the name Explorer, right? Whoa. Slow and steady. I got the bike on the hitch. Oh, this one's a big one. I gotta try and do this one slowly. Okay, that worked. The better option probably might be parking back there and just ripping the bike through here, because this looks epic to ride on. Although The vehicle's making it. We're doing it, boys. Look, this is gonna be epic to ride in here. I mean, just driving in is fun. Part of me wishes I didn't even have a bike on the back and I could just do some off-roading. But, oh my gosh, that one was deep and slippery. Like, I'm surprised I made it through because I was not expecting it to be that muddy. Okay, maybe we must be able to just park up here, right? Yeah, looks like we're gonna just stop right here, which is probably good. All right, epic. Figure eight.
Está grande porque los lentes me bailan los lentes. No, tengo que comprar uno, pero más adelante. No, tranquilo, por eso estoy bien.
opened her up there. Well, I got a quarter of the way home. I was like, oh, I should check to see if my brakes are working, and realized that one was missing. And I had a pretty big bump on one of these bumps, and I'm thinking the light must have fell off, and I didn't realize. I was so hot and tired and sweaty after ripping for 2 hours there. So I'm on a mission to try and find it again. And I've discovered that when you make it to the trail, you take the lights off and just keep them for the street use, because it's too bumpy and they might fall off. I mean, they're pretty solid magneted on there, but these bumps are so big that the hitch kind of hit, and I think that is what caused it to fall off. So will I find it, I guess, is the question to remain. But now I'm venturing back in here without my buddy, so I'm kind of driving through an area that might not be the safest for me to be alone in, because I'm in just a stock Ford Explorer. So, but I made it in and out no problem, so let's hope. I think this was the bump that I hit, where it was back there. Like, where was the big one that I hit? I don't want to drive over the light either. If it fell in a puddle, I'll never see it. These puddles are so deep. But it's worth a try, because it's 50 bucks from Amazon, so I don't really want to have to find it. Oh, so it's definitely, I didn't see it on the trail there. Unless it fell off when I was leaving. This is where we parked. So I just didn't see it at all. Maybe it fell off when I was driving, or is that stuff? Well, I found it. There it is, right there. It's still Bluetoothing to my car. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. What are the odds? Now I gotta try and get it out of this puddle, but it's literally floating in this puddle. I made it halfway back to where I live, which I was like 15 minutes away. Oh. Well, the good news is I have my $50 light back from Amazon. The bad news is I don't know what to do with it now. It's so dirty. I'll just chuck it on the ground for now. Oh, I don't want to step in this. My Crocs. What a situation. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, good news is we have her back, and she's still Bluetoothing. Epic. Amazon quality, I tell you. These days, they got it right. They got it right. We made it back. I got the lights back on. Lights aren't in the parking lot now. We gotta take the bike through the pressure washer. I pay and spray. I don't have a pressure washer, so we made it back here. I think it's time to send it home. I gotta stop at McDonald's, get a $1 drink day, I think. Thirsty, although I had the hydration pack, the Camelback there, that helps a lot. But all in all, a successful little trip, and I'll be back at it. I mean, I was definitely slower than I thought I was gonna be. I thought it might be a little bit faster. That being said, feeling it out for the first time, I think the safe bet was to take it easy. As much as everything in me said fully send it, but there's a time for that. It's gonna take some effort and some dedication, some time, you know. Hopefully by the end of the summer I'll be a lot more confident finding the rear brake, especially wearing motocross boots. I'd never, when I used to ride when I was younger, I never had motocross boots, and that in itself was something to get used to. There's less ankle flexibility, so I'm used to just like tipping my ankle, and even changing gears with the motocross boots was a little more challenging. So that's something to learn. And now we got to go get this bike cleaned off, get all the dirt washed off of it, and get it home and unload it. But she did well. It ran the whole time, no issues, and we'll be getting back out here soon. I've realized if I want to do these vlog things, the phone works, but probably a a different camera, you know, maybe one of those Insta360 cameras or a GoPro or something that I can film with and be hands-free and set up on the bike or set up on my helmet and get some better video for the channel. But yeah, all in all, a success. I'm really happy. I'm stoked to be back out, and I can't wait for next weekend now. Or maybe I have Canada Day coming up on Tuesday or Wednesday next week. We have the day off, so maybe I'll pack the bike up and go for a ride. So we'll see if I can rally some troops to come with me, see if I can find someone. I don't really know anyone who rides either. That's the other thing. So it's a whole new venture for me. The guy my customer that I was with here, Javier, him and his brother came out today. They're awesome guys, and but they can only really ride on Sundays, so we'll see going forward if I can find some other people to ride with at other times. But it was a wonderful time, and I'm hyped to be back out here. So I'll see if I can find some footage, and I took some video with my phone, and we'll edit it in here and go from there. But yeah, we'll see you guys soon. So this might be the silliest thing, but you know, your first day dirt biking back after so long. You've watched so many YouTube videos for years, and you know, all the famous guys, you know, Travis Pastrana, Nitro Circus, and just some of the other guys out there that have incredible YouTube channels. And you make it home and your fuel economy is 199. I don't know if that's a sign, but yeah, we're just sitting here in the driveway, made it back, no problem. And so I'm hyped. I mean, all in all, a good day. I think tonight I'll finish off this video with a little reflection, give myself some time to think about it. I'll take it all in. You know, I feel like I'm high on life right now. It's been something I've been looking forward to my whole life. And to finally pull the trigger on a bike and work on it myself and get it out there, you know, it's a big accomplishment for me personally. And I'm hyped. 198. Look at that. Let the car run for 2 seconds too long, and there it goes. But 199, the old Travis Pastrana. Cool. Well, we'll be back in a bit and send it again. See y'all soon. Hey guys, we're back. It's the next day. I was way too tired last night. I heard everywhere today. Bikes in the garage, racks off, comes in 2 parts, easy to carry, easy to store. We'll be back at it Wednesday. It's in a day from now. I'll have another video coming out. In the comments, if you could go in there and just let me know what you think, what you'd change, what you liked, what you didn't like. Too much talking, too much like slow riding. I mean, I got to get better. So I know the riding isn't what you normally see on YouTube, but if you want to follow along for the progression, I'm sure I'll get better over time, and it would be cool if you guys were along for the ride. So definitely hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below. Hate comments, love comments, whatever, we'll take them all. So yeah, until the next one, we'll see you then.